Good evening, Dead&Rot Nocturnals. Welcome back to the Slab. Tonight's tale. This one's cold. Deal table, cold. The kind that hums under your skin when you've been dead too long. We've heard from killers, from priests, from cops who shook hands with shadows and cried in the light. But tonight, we hear from the boy they all feared. The one who never asked to be born. His name is Lucas, age 20, occupation, morgue tech, special skills, talking to the dead. But don't let the quiet fool you, because Lucas isn't haunted, he's the haunting. So grab your toe tags, zip up your body bags, and make sure your soul's where you left it. Because tonight's sermon isn't for the living. It's a cold gospel. They say I was born during a blackout. City lights flickered like dying fireflies. And somewhere, a girl took her last breath. They say she was 12. Her name was Clara. I never met her, but she screams in my dreams. Always the same words. We traded places, didn't we? I work the night shift now. County Morgue. District 9. Same as the man they say raised me. I don't remember him. Only that he smelled like iron and always carried a Bible missing its last page. They say I laugh in my sleep. I don't sleep. I see. They talk to me. Not with mouths. With gravity, with regret. They hang like mold in the corners of my eyes, whispering, scratching, asking me to open things, drawers, vents, doors that were sealed for a reason. Sometimes they don't speak at all. They just point to where the rot began, to where it never stopped. One night, I asked a woman who slit her wrists, "What's on the other side?" She smiled. No lips, no eyes, just that grin. You are. There's a man I see in mirrors. Long coat, no face, always watching. When I was a boy, I called him father. Now I call him soon. He doesn't walk. He arrives. Smells like candle wax and old meat. He's never spoken to me. But once, I found a note in my locker. P fits when the girl stops breathing. It was written in blood. Not mine. Not yet. They think I don't know. That I'm too young. Too innocent. But I remember, the air went still that night. Hospitals went silent. An altar lit itself in a church no one built. And somewhere, in a broken home, Brooke curled up on her bed and whispered, "I'm sorry to no one." She died. I breathed. She left. A body. I filled it. Not hers. Mine. But I think she was me. Or maybe I was her echo. One last breath reborn as thunder. They think the morgue is silent, but it sings. Bodies hum with memory. Ribs vibrate with leftover prayers. Sometimes I press my ear to their chests and I can hear it. Heartbeat, but in reverse. I think I'm hearing the last beat they owed. There's a freezer in the back. Drawer 17. It's always cold, even when empty. Especially when empty. Beside it, the shadow of a girl with candle wax curls. She never blinks. She never screams. She just waits. I found a letter last week. Old. Yellowed, blood on the edges. It wasn't addressed to me. It was from a detective, Arturo Reyes. He said he watched a man murder Clara's father, watched a ritual, watched a door open. He said I was what came through. He said I was smiling. I wasn't born with teeth, but I've been chewing ever since. There's a door in the sub-basement. It wasn't on the blueprints. Rusty iron with no handle. But I dream about it. Last night, I woke up standing in front of it, keys in my hand, my mouth full of dirt. The door speaks now, with a voice like bones breaking underwater. It says, "The rite is remembered. The priest is gone. All that remains is you." I went there, to the chapel where they said it all started. No roof, just stars like rotten teeth. Candles still burning, 13 of them. An altar made of stone and sin. There was blood, old, flaked, but something wet underneath. And on the altar, a rose, perfect, fresh, still dripping. I touched it and screamed, but it wasn't pain. It was memory, mine, hers, his, all at once. I broke the mirror in the autopsy room. Didn't mean to. It just cracked when I looked too long. Behind my reflection, a man in black. Behind him, a girl, smiling, forgiving. Actor. Nothing. Just void. Just This is my gospel. Not good news. Just news. I was born with no halo, no heart murmur, no shadow, because I am the shadow. The silence between Clara's breaths, the crack in Vincent's prayer, the thing Elias tried to exorcise but couldn't name. I am the Birth Rite, and I am awake now. Well, looks like our little night shift prophet finally clocked in. Lucas might be many things. Orphan, Antichrist, archivist of the damned, but most of all, he's next. So, if you ever find yourself in District 9 and you smell roses in a morgue with no windows, do yourself a favor. Don't scream. Lucas hates screaming. He prefers silence. Just like Clara did. Just like the grave. So, sleep tight, dead nocturnals. And remember, some gospels don't save. They bury. Good night. And don't follow the voices.